We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Baltimore Orioles. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, and I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And a barehanded pickup, not in time. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Ben Gamel.
From the belt, the pitch. Ben Gamel is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. And a neck-high fastball that time. No one out with a runner at second. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And here's a ball hit in the air. And the ball is dropped. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. Here's Robbie Cano now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gentry has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Yonder Alonso.
First baseman number 10. Yonder
into the windup
Alonso.
And the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So striding forward now, Gene Segura. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Here now is Mike Zunino. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
2 strikes on the hitter, 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gentry retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Orioles, left fielder, Craig Gentry.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Wellington Castillo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third.
Now in the box,
Right
Mark
fielder.
Trumbo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Alonso has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. In is Joey Votto now. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Low for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead it off here to begin the 2nd.
The right fielder
Into the
12.
windup and the pitch.
Leonis Martin.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Chopped foul wide of first. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Here's Gerard Dyson.
Center fielder number 1. Gerard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Digging in to try it again. Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Dyson off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Comes set with the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. for Dyson. That's now 11 stolen bases for him on the campaign. Lifted in the air to shallow center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Dyson rounds third and is digging for the plate, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Jonathan Ferrar is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Trumbo has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Ready for another chance? Yonder Alonso. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trumbo shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Trey Turner.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Trey Mancini. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martin is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Tapper up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guy.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Hit back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leonis Martin. He singled his last time up. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out
center fielder, number
from
1.
the stretch. Gerard Dyson is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Tim Beckham. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Tim Beckham.
And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Digging in, Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Craig Gentry.
From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. That's in there. Base hit. Beckham rounds the corner and is headed home. Digging in, Mark Trumbo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no out.
On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score. In is Joey Votto now. He's set and the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here it comes, 2-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Third baseman,
The
number
speedy
7.
Trey Turner digs in now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And a relay to the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Castillo is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Robinson Cano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Trumbo has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
The batter, number
Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Trey Mancini. He's
Leading
0
off the
for
fourth
1 thus
the
far.
Orioles, designated hitter, Trey
Grounded down the
Mancini.
third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a ball lined up and over the head of Segura at short. It's on into left center for a base hit. At the plate, Jonathan Scope. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. Alonso is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. The relay. Standing in, Tim Beckham. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
Here's Craig Gentry. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Cut fastball taken for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
First baseman number 10, Yonder Alonso.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Falling for it, Gentry. And that's the first out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here now is Mike Zunino. A hit in 2 tries so far. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The right fielder number 12.
Digging in once again, Leonis Martin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs. That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Started to go. They'll look for the... In now, Wellington Castillo. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Wellington Castillo.
Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Trumbo.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. There's Cano. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again. Joey Votto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Third baseman, number 7.
So stepping in, Trey Turner. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Ball 2. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that digging in one. Again
for Seattle, center fielder Gerard Dyson.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded softly to the right. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamel. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Zach Britton is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. First pitch coming, here it is. Kyle Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Chris Colabello.
Number 13, Chris Colabello.
Line to the right side. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And a second run is across. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's an 8-2 game.
Now batting,
Gene Segura standing in. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Trumbull is over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles.
Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Gamble on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Craig Gentry. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. Scope is on his way home. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He singled earlier, making him 1.
Wellington Castillo.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Martin is after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Seager has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And that misses 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Now another 1-2. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Leonis Martin. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Gerard Dyson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here it comes. 1-0 to Trumbo. And the changeup is way low that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Martin able to take it in for the first out. In is Joey Votto now. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Fister takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay throw, and he's safe. So striding forward now. Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And he falls behind now 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Jonathan Scope would be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. 3 runs, 10 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. 0-1, here it comes. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Jones patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Brad Brock gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Robinson Cano. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 to Cano. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic table.
And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Turner will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Jonathan Scope now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Jonathan Scope.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Center fielder number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing. I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They'll try to score that runner from first. He's around third. And he is in there. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tim Beckham.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it an 8-5 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Craig Gentry.
Craig Gentry.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. Here comes the first pitch. Wellington Castillo is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Throw won't get him. Here's Mark Trumbo now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Edwin Diaz takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. On the ground to second. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding in. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Takes this the other way to right. Martinez there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Colabello. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number
Gene
2.
Segura standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Comes set, and the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
Now at the plate, Leonis Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Michael Givens takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
60, Michael Givens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Center fielder number 10.
Digging in now, Adam Jones. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. This is hit sharply to the left side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham on the night. Carter Cap. Justin Bohr will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Justin Bohr.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility.
Now batting, left fielder.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Chris Davis will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martin going back at the track, the wall, and that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. And the Orioles got a big lift here tonight from the contributions of this man, Adam Jones.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys, too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
For the Mariners, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.
With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the St. Louis Cardinals. Trey Turner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Softly hit out to short, and one gone. In is Joey Votto now. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And he lays off there. 1-0. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Oh, that's a good-looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this pitch.
In there, 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Here's Mark Trumbo now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. Now at the plate, Justin Bour. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Pilar. Still ranging back. A leap and oh wow, a great effort. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
In there, 0-1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The pitch. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Lifted in the air out to center field. After it is Jones. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Ball 1.
1-0.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. Taken in by Simmons. throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Chris Davis now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons is there. In time to first, and there are two away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Grounded to third. Davis has it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw in time at first for out number two. Here's Miguel Sano. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Into the box, Trey Mancini. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar's there. One down. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a line drive, but a quick glove at third, and there are two gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there for strike one.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job of getting those first two outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the two-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first two outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Calhoun is there, and he'll... Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Hit back up the middle. And he's set down, one away. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
The pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings. You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Heading out toward shallow right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are two gone now. So striding in, Kevin Pillar. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Grounded weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grichuk moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now. Justin Bour comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And no shot there for Cabrera. It's a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Bour rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Davis waits on the 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Adam Jones is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. 1 out. Leadoff man retired, and here's Jed Jerko. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
No strike.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wellington.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Riding in once again, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pilar is there, 2 gone. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Dribbled down the third baseline. Gonna be a tough play. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Right fielder.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
The 3-2 one more time. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Third baseman.
Now to the plate, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
1 strike.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now, Yadier Molina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now with the side. Ready once again, Mark Trumbo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Riding in once again, Justin Bohr. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Calhoun is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. And the inning is over. Here's Randall Grichuk. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers pitch it. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Randall Grichuk is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Kevin Pilar is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Orioles.
Ready for another shot now. Wellington Castillo. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. At the plate, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Left fielder.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Trey Mancini is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. On the ground up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. In is Joey Votto now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
No.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun has a read on it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swinging a miss. And he's behind 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hit. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. Here's the first pitch to him. Miguel Cabrera is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And a fastball just a bit high.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner. If you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll... Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Justin Bour.
Hit sharply on the ground. Jerko fields it cleanly. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The second baseman.
So digging in now, Jonathan Schoop. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Oh, that ball looked like a good pitch right.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Fielder, Cole Calhoun.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Now batting, Miguel Sano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1. Michael Givens answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Michael Givens.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Schoop is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Randall Grichuk. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Randall Grichuk.
In the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Chris Davis.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting number 10.
Into the windup and the pitch. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now to the plate, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Standing in, Trey Mancini. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Calhoun. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. 1-1, here it is. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Trumbo coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Brad Brock takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch. Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Way out in front. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box again.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. A winning run at first with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. Now at the plate,
Second baseman
Darren O'Day was called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings.
Number 56.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. The First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Ball 3. In there, and it's full 3-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Settling in now, Joey Votto. Struggling so far. Trevor a 6'2" right-hander jogs in to take over on the mound. Now a drive out to left center field. Votto will take the turn and head for second now. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Now in the box, Mark Trumbo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Justin Bohr is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Tapped up the first baseline, and Cabrera will make sure that this is a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing. Stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Fouled back. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Jones will call this one as he comes in to put it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. He singled his last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Now the pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
So striding forward now. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Runner back safely. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off the check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini going back on it. Gone! Santa Maria! Game over! It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some...